Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Audrey, or welcome to my channel. We are here with another episode for the Human Enough challenge. And as you can see, Sul-lee is not looking very happy here. We are pretty much starting where we left off the last episode, so I'm really excited to use these bushes. Like, I don't think you guys understand. I haven't been able to use these bushes since I believe they came with the outdoor retreat pack or something like that, and I've always seen them in like Rags to Riches episodes, but I've never been able to use them. So I was really excited to have this bush on my lot because not only can she use it like we are right now to nap and get her health up. Oh yeah, they were threatening, they turned off my power and my water, but we didn't care. Sul-lee doesn't care because, one, she doesn't have any of that, and she doesn't know what bills are, you know? So it's like, okay, you're turning off my electric and my power, but we don't have anything on our lot. We literally have plants. So we're not going to pay our bills. We're just not going to pay our bills because there is literally no point in paying them at this point. So for today, I'm just going to have her go ahead and work on her plants, water her plants. We are going to go around and we are able to harvest some of the stuff around us. This lot was literally a godsend. Like, I am just so smart, like I said before in the previous episode, because there are just collectibles all over the place. So, like, you know, I'm gonna give myself a couple pats on the back for that because I was not thinking about that at all when I moved her here. So we just went about and going around around our whole kind of, I guess, neighboring area. I decided to have her go for a jog because we needed to work on her fitness and getting that up so that we are able to visit more than one lot a day. And I believe this was kind of the start of her fitness journey, and I figured why not just have her kind of go for a jog around so she could get an idea of her neighborhood and her future neighbor. She kind of is in a ritzy area of Windenburg. Like, these houses are super duper nice, and then there's us in the middle with our little garden and everything like that. So I did manage to harvest some strawberries out on the jog, so I went ahead and I planted those because why not add some more stuff to our garden, plus more money and more food for Sul-lee to eat until she is able to communicate with other Sims. So yeah, as you can see, she is super duper grungy right now. That run really took a lot out of her and tanked her hygiene completely. So after planting the strawberries, I was like, you know what, I think today we are gonna actually go to the gym. That way she can take a proper shower, because that's the only lot in Windenburg that has like a shower that she can use without having to talk to any Sims or anything. So here we are at the gym, which I have to say, I downloaded this gym from the gallery and it is so gorgeous. It's so pretty. Like, I love the lower area with the yoga and just kind of the meditative music and everything like that. So anyways, we have Sul-lee. She's here to take a shower. Again, it's free. She doesn't have to talk to any Sims or anything like that. So this is perfect for her. And yeah, she can just go ahead. It's like a communal shower. And I don't know why she picked up the phone, because she can't even talk on it. But after the shower, we went ahead and had her go to work out some more on the equipment for the machines. And the great thing about gyms is that most of the machines have little pictures to show you how to use them. So if you don't know how to use them, you can just look at the pictures and kind of figure it out. Some even have like little videos on there that you can watch to figure out how to use them. So Sul-lee doesn't have to talk to anyone or anything like that. But as you can see, her social is so low right now. And I remember, like, I was panicking. I was so worried because I was like, Sul-lee is going to try and talk to someone, and she cannot talk to anyone because her charisma still is not at level 3 yet. So I just had her working out, and I really liked the rowing machine. I just thought that was super cool. I got it from, I believe, Sim Realist. They have like a little gym thing that they released. And then I forced her to practice her speech for quite some time. Um, and believe it or not, having a socially awkward sim actually they take longer to build up their charisma and everything like that. And silly little me here, I was like, oh, this would be perfect. I believe I said this in the last episode. If I did, I am so sorry. But I thought, you know, it would make sense. She would be socially awkward because she's on a whole new planet. She knows nothing or anyone here. So yeah, perfect. Socially awkward. I then went ahead. She was getting kind of tense, so I had her do some yoga, and then I had her go right back onto the elliptical. My plan was to kind of just have her work on as many many skills as possible while here at the gym, because there was so much for her to do. And I was super impressed with the sim in the background on that treadmill. Like, you do that, that'll be Sul-lee sometime, maybe one day, who knows. But she seemed to be enjoying herself a little bit. She was tired, and her social was really low. She really was not having fun at all either, which I was hoping she would like learn to love fitness, but she was like, no. And then, as you can see, I went and had her go and work on her awkwardness, because I really wanted her to get to level 3 so we could talk to some sims to get her charisma up. But yeah, she just stayed on that elliptical. She stayed on that elliptical for a really long time, which I think really kind of helped her out in a way, kind of after yoga and all of that. So we left the gym, we went back home, and she snapped in the bush for the night. Wasn't the best nap, but she did nap in the bush for the night. And also, I remembered that you have to kind of be on your lot in order for the plants to grow, and then it's just the companies again telling us like, hey, you need to pay your bills, or your stuff is gonna get turned off. Actually, I think it is turned off, so like whatever, we don't need anything. We are self-sufficient over here. Sul-lee is a self-sufficient alien. So I again did the same old gardening routine. This is kind of like her daily routine now. She is taking care of all of her plants, watering them, doing all the weeds, spraying for bugs and everything. And then I had her do some more research, and then she was finally able to talk to her plants. I was so happy. I made her talk to literally every single one of her plants, and we were able to get her social built, her social back up into the green. I was just like, you know, it's great. You were going to talk to every single plant until you are ready. And it's a great way for Sul-lee to, I guess, communicate, if that makes sense. Like, she can talk to the plants in her alien tongue, and no one would think the wiser. You know, they would just think she's some crazy lady, some crazy teenager who is talking to her plants, or just is encouraging her plants to grow. And it seems like talking to her plants helped, because her plants did grow a bit more after talking to them. So that was something that we were really happy about, because one, it's a source of money and a source of food for her at the moment. And she has like a ton of strawberries, a ton of mushrooms. As you can see, she's dug up a couple of I think crystals. She has 2 of the same crystal that she had dug up, but we haven't sold any of that yet. So yeah, I just wanted her to talk to all of her plants, because these are going to be her best friends until she is fully prepared to talk to Sims. And for her, this is great practice, because she can just kind of blurt everything out and not feel any pressure or anything like that. So Sul-lee does not mind talking to the plants. It's just you can just vent to them, you know. It's like writing in a diary, but you're talking to plants. I did have her go back to the gym the next day, and I sat her in front of this mirror to build up her skill because I was not having it. Like I needed her to move on. So I literally sat her in front of this mirror and I made her work on her awkwardness until we got to level 3. I was determined. I was like, you're not doing anything else until this happens. And as you can see, that is where where we were. I did let her take a shower and everything like that, but I believe I sat here for I don't even know how long watching Sul-lee talk. Oh my god, I need to blur that somehow. Oh. So yeah, this is what happens when you have Wicked Whims installed and everything's uncensored. It's just they're taking a shower and they're naked. Like that's literally all it is. So it's nothing like super bad. But Sul-lee did reach level 3 in charisma, which means she can finally talk to other Sims. I was so happy. I don't think you guys understand how long this took. Like, growing her charisma skill is going to be excruciating. Now, she did want to go and lay out in the pool, so we had her do that in the snow. Just really kind of reminded her of home with the temperature, and she was looking up at the stars and just kind of feeling a bit homesick. She was questioning if this was a good idea. She's like, I can go back to 6M anytime I want. I can just call this off and I can just go back. But then she's like, no, I really want to succeed at this. Like, I really want to prove myself that I can do this. And so it's just kind of her laying back and looking up and just kind of just thinking things over and how far she's gotten thus far. So I did have her take this I thought it was like, I don't know, like hot chocolate or something like that. It turned out it was wine. So she was drinking alcohol. She had her first taste of earth alcohol. It was mulled wine. I thought it was like hot chocolate or something, but I was completely wrong. She seemed to enjoy it, and I was like freaking out because I was like, oh my god, she's gonna get drunk. But it didn't really seem to affect her at all. I went ahead and I had her take a couple of naps, I believe, in the gym, and then we headed home for the morning. We didn't nap at the gym. I had her nap at on her home lot just because I wanted the plants and stuff to grow, and I also kind of wanted to see how she looked napping in the bush. She was clearly extremely tired because her legs and everything were out, just sprawled out there. So she did manage to get a good nap though, which was nice because the weather has been kind of funky in Windenburg with the snow and everything. I did check the calendar. I've actually been super proactive with checking the calendar and seeing the events and the weather and stuff like that, so I can kind of plan accordingly. This is like, I think, the most I've actively used. So after all the our little garden is taken care of, we are going to head to the local cafe. That way Sul-lee can kind of test her communication skills with the actual Sims. So here we are at Poet's Pot Cafe, and I believe a library. It's a really cute place, and there's lots of books. So if Sul-lee decides she doesn't want to talk to like any Sims or anything, she can just kind of sit down and read in a corner, or she can get on one of the computers that they have inside of this cafe. So after having her use the bathroom, I was just like, okay, it is time for Sul-lee to order her food for the first time and to communicate with Sims for the first time. And as you can see, our barista is very angry. So barista is not in the best mood, but we will go ahead and make the best of it. I just kind of got this, I believe it's like chocolate au something. It's some kind of chocolate. It looks like a cookie, but I don't think it's a cookie. So maybe like some kind of chocolate French pastry or whatever, but I was like, yeah, let's go ahead and get that. And then we also ordered a drink as well. For some reason, I think the like barista or cafe thing, I don't know if it's glitched, like I don't know, but like she wasn't able to order, like she ordered her drink but then she didn't get her food, so I'm not 100% sure what was going on here. But I've noticed that my baristas have been a little glitchy when playing in cafes and stuff like that recently. I don't know if it's like that for anyone else, but that is just something I picked up on, where it seems like I don't know if it's just too much going on at once or their queues getting blocked. I don't know if it's like the routing because of how this is built. Like I said, I got this off of the gallery, so I'm not sure, but I have noticed that my baristas will have like a bunch of food plates behind them and then like a couple of drinks, and then their hands will be glitched out. So I've noticed a couple of weird glitches in my game lately since the update, but you know what, it is what it is. It's nothing like too crazy, so not that worried. It could be a mod, I don't know. So anyways, with that being said, Sul-lee has managed to order her drink, and as you can see, that is her drink right there. I'm like, okay, come and get it, like come and get your drink. And I didn't want anyone else to pick it up because Sims are notorious for stealing other people's orders. We were one of them. Oh, that's what it was. Like, yeah, he kept like picking it up for some reason, and so Sul-lee wasn't able to like pick it up. Do you see that? Like, that was just that was weird. I wasn't sure. So it's just been super glitchy, and I think it might just be the build itself. Like, I might have to rearrange stuff around, but who knows. So Sul-lee, super happy, super excited that she was able to successfully order a drink. No one suspects anything of her. They don't think she's an alien. She is completely passing as a sim as far as she is aware. So we're gonna go ahead and have her greet some of the other sims around her just to kind of, you know, get her bearings. She does, you know, this is gonna be all her first time essentially communicating and just seeing. She's gonna ease her way into this, and as you can see, she has like a super awkward greeting, which I absolutely love. That's literally how she greets all of her sims. She does see Yuki over there, and she says hello, and Yuki says hi back. They talk for a little bit, and they're like literally instant friends. Like, I have never seen Sims, I've never seen the relationship bar jump that high before, like as quickly as it, like they literally said hi and then they went to like being friends. It's crazy. I don't understand. I don't know if it's because Sul-lee's an alien. I don't know if it's a glitch, but we'll call it a happy glitch. So Sul-lee and Yuki hit it off right off the bat, completely, just instantaneous, instant chemistry. It's like they were made for each other, made to be besties. They just clicked, and Sul-lee was very surprised because she's never had kind of like instantaneous friendship or connection with someone like that. And so her and Yuki are just, as you can see, they're having a conversation kind of just across the way, talking, and essentially, so now they're kind of able to kind of just sit and chat with just one-on-one, and Sul-lee is like, hey, yeah, I'm new here in town. I don't really know where to get things. Like, I kind of need things for my home. What are the best places? And Yuki's just gonna kind of tell her, like, you know, you can just buy stuff online, and you can just shop for what you need on these different, you know, like online. Essentially, just use a computer or like your phone. And Sul-lee's like, oh wow, that's cool. It kind of raises a red flag, but Yuki's like, maybe she's just been like homeschooled or something like that, and she's finally out kind of on her own in her own little world. And oh my gosh, I just saw that it looks like Yuki has a crush on Sul-lee. Oh my gosh, I didn't even notice that one playing. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. So, as you can see, they are getting along amazingly. Like, just, I love them together already. Literally like fangirling. So Sul-lee is going to essentially thank Yuki for all the information and everything and for being so nice to her, and she's so happy that she's met her. They're gonna give each other a hug, and Sul-lee is going to now order some stuff for her house. So now that she has an idea of how to get kind of more items to build up her skills and where to buy books and just like seeds and stuff like that, she is going to go ahead and make a bunch of purchases online. And so that's what we did. I went ahead and I ordered some skill books and everything to help with her skills. Duh, because that's what they are. They're skill books. And to me, this kind of just made sense story-wise, because how would Sul-lee know to do this if she can't communicate with any other Sims and she's still not super familiar with like the electronics and everything here? I know I said Sixum is like, you know, way more technologically advanced, but if you still don't understand anything, I feel like it will still be hard. And she's a teenager, so I mean, like, come on. Anyways, so we are now able to order a bunch of stuff if we do need it. Sul-lee is not 100% confident with using her phone yet. It still kind of freaks her out. She feels like she might like overpower it or something. But she is a little bit comfortable with using the computer because she did play around on one when she first got to Windenburg. So I just went ahead and I was ordering a bunch of books, but then I realized, oh yeah, didn't have enough money. Or actually, no, I think we did. But after selling some more plants, we had enough to buy a tent, a little washer and dryer thing for her clothes, but then I realized we don't have a hamper, so those are kind of pointless right now, but they are here. But we did have enough, like I said, to get a tent, which the tents are super expensive. I don't know if you guys knew this, but the tents are like 450 simoleons, and that's for the basic ones. But luckily our little garden is thriving, and so we were able to have enough to purchase that. And yeah, this is going to be the end of this episode. Sul-lee has a nice little tent now to sleep in and kind of shelter her from the weather, and she has made her first friend. So this is really exciting. I had a fun time with this episode. I hope you guys all enjoyed, and I will see you guys all in the next episode. Thank you for watching. Bye.